Alright, fools. I gotta turn this TV down before I get hemmed up by some kind of copyright bullshit. Hold on. Turn it down, you and your love fertility. Oh, shut up. I apologize. That's something I should have done beforehand, but my life, you can't really plan for anything. Alright, so I just logged in, checking on some stuff. I hadn't done tower defense yet. Let's shake the phone, get a little green stuff. That's called uranium, but, well, we're not building any nukes, so. And eventually we'll be able to upgrade that, so that's coming soon. Alright, let's see real quick. That's what we had to offer. Nothing I want. You could do more if you wanted to sell because you have a bunch of fragments to sell, so you have a bunch of points. Alright, so this is the thing. We got a lot of stuff going on, guys. We got T11 coming up, and that's not going to be the only thing. There's going to be a lot of things until then. So you need to, hold on, let me move this little bubble of my ugly face out of the way. You need to keep up on your farms. You've got to have resource income. That is going to be the number one thing that holds you back from taking advantage of everything else. All right? So make it so that resources are not a problem that you will run into. All right. So, and me, I got a lot going on back and forth, but I'm trying to make it so. And Age of Z is not the only game I play. I have War and Order where I came from, which I have a lot more well-built castles that are a lot further along and require a lot more just to keep them going, let alone the fact that I play Clash. And hey, if you're going to try that Clash out, you have to use my link so I can get some thank you for that game. The company's just going to make bank off of you if you go and not learn about it. What's up, 100? What's up, guys? All right. Now, as far as farms are concerned, yes, it's better to have a lot more. And let's just get this clear and straight out. When you're starting farms, we all know it's timely, it's annoying, it's tedious. You have just a bunch of short little timers and nobody feels like doing it. Nobody's got the speeds to like get there and just do a whole bunch at one time. So what you need to do, and this is where it pays off, do a whole bunch at one time. And then all you got to do, if you have a Google phone, that's what you're going to want. You're going to want Google. You're going to want to have an Android system so that you can just click and change account and then pick from your Android menu, and it's just a one click. You don't have to type in the codes every time. You don't have to go to your Facebook app and log into the correct account and then log back into the game and then switch. So I can do, if I wanted 50 accounts, just all it is a double 2 clicks and I'm there. So when it comes to starting farms, when it comes to wanting farms, the more farms you have, the more that it's going to easily pay you. Except you do need the tiles, the elite tiles, to have that ability. So perhaps if you make too many, either you're going to be the only one in your alliance and you're going to have a large alliance and you're going to have to support it yourself, or you're going to have to put a couple in many different alliances and share the support other people's alliances. Shit, my phone's dying. I want to have a smoke. So I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? Is that what I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I've got this guy that leads my farm alliance. I used him as an alt. I might, I spoke about doing a raffle to get somebody in here, but nobody seems so interested. One of my subs that wants to, no, you're not coming out here. It's wet. She's got her shoe. All right, I'm gonna let her come out because she's got her boots on. So, anyway, I have those 10 farms and then one. All right. Let me turn off Wi-Fi and let it readjust. I want you guys to be able to see my little girl, but I don't think I can flip the camera. She's funny. She thinks she's going somewhere. Where are you going? You want to go see the poppies? You want to go see the poppies? I'm gonna be in so much trouble if her mom gets home and she's out here. Come on, bugger. Come on, this way. So, the point of this video, so I apologize, you guys know me, I'm always this way, but you're gonna learn a lot of different things at brief moments of every video that I make. Come on, I don't have time. I haven't done a tower defense, and I really want to try and follow a few. I have the biggest, I'm a strategist, and I have the biggest, problem with trying to just do something so simply put. And when it comes to the zombie invasion, about the extension components and officers, I learned a lot. I have attained much information, screenshots and all, from that buys everything on demand. All right, so I have seen every single officer at level 50. Skills maxed out, everything maxed out, and I've seen how this person had organized it to make that lucrative and the less costly, if you understand what I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 6. Booger! Hold on. No! She's, like I said, I put her outside and I live right at the road. Come here. Come here. Why are you running in the grass? Come here. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny. Sorry. No, Dave didn't quit, and that's who I got. I got screenshots of everything. But I agreed that I wouldn't share it. My daughter just tried to run out in the middle of the road, so forgive me for a second. Like I said, dude, I don't have free time to do things. That's why you guys have to deal with my limited production and my videos full of interruptions. Get inside. I'd rather you cry than be hurt. Period. Alright, I put her inside. She's gonna throw a fit, but I don't want her hurt. And she ran out in the fucking road. Well, it's out in the court, but it doesn't matter. The whole thing is the principle that she needs to know better. She can't just run out in the fucking road. So, I'm going to do my best to fill you in on some things, but in the time being, I want. So here we go. We're getting ready to do that one now. Get it over with, because the pain, it does hurt. Because I always thought I was good at this game. This little fucking zombie invasion shit, as cool as it looks, make you think twice about what your skill level is. No, it's on the jump. It's something that you got to do religiously to really get a hold of. I think the developers knew what they were doing when they, designed it. Come on, Max. And it's raining. My dogs are not fans of the rain. Come on, Max. I picked the worst time to do these videos, but I wouldn't have a time if I didn't, so. 2 more seconds. Callie, come. Bring your little ass in here. All right, here we go, guys. I'm so sorry. That was her mom texting me back on a video or a picture or something I sent of her crazy little daughter. Here we go. Gotta get the runners, all right? So this is something that I learned. The runners, they're faster paced. Oh, these guys came out quick. Alright, then you want to shoot the guys that matter with points. They're going to get by you. So get everything that's close. That's what you're going to want to do, is get everything that's close. And hopefully your screen lets your fingers slide better than mine does. Mine's all slippery now. It used to be rough. There's a runner. See the runners? Get them, get them, get them, get them, get them, get them. But they're not really worth the points to sacrifice yourself from something else. You just want to try and get ahead of them if you can. You see that big guy coming? It means I do want to have my blue laser handy. If I can kill him quick, I can use this laser to get something done. There, like that. Damn, passed him. Clear him out, clear him out. Bop! Get off me. Damn, look at all these motherfuckers just rushing. I don't even know where they went. See? And that's what'll ruin your chances, because you never know when those boost guys are coming. Changes the whole game. Big old Tyrannosaurus Rex over here. I'm probably about out of time anyway. Your machine gun can do some work, but it's annoying, man. No little blue dots on my screen. They decide at their random times that they come out. I'm at 5% on my damn phone. Anyway, I just totally made myself look like a noob on that. Booger, move your hand! Why would you do something so... Stop. You're going to end up cutting your finger doing that. Alright. I picked the worst time to go broadcast. I swear, I'm so sorry. She's adorable. She tried to put her finger in hydraulic there as I'm trying to let the door shut. And if I didn't look, she'd cut her finger. And if you're a parent, you understand that sometimes we're thinking about other things and we don't think of these stupid little things. And it's just, it's quite aggravating that something almost happens when you really do everything you can to make sure nothing happens. All right, 100%. Armament is one of the keys now to doing well. But I don't feel like going back and forth. Dude, I hope my phone doesn't die. I'm at 2%. Fuck. See, that's another thing. I wasn't ready for that either. Now she's on her damn car, wearing her boots. You guys should have a kid, especially if you want free time. I can't even tell you. It's the most amazing thing in the world. I guess, well, what? Alright. I'm trying to find my charger, and I never know where the damn thing is because I have to keep hiding it from the kid. Stop it! You're running my patience. No, yeah, nothing. Real quick. you guys a little bit about how they achieve this crazy stats that you guys see. And it's not about having the select skill exactly on an officer that fits that skill. It's about having skills put on your strongest officers. But these spenders, yes, it is. I can turn it back on. Let me know when it's clear for you guys. What's up, bro? If you caught the beginning of the video, it's still. Hey! You know better! If you caught the beginning of the. Alright, good. Daughter's taking her. Thank God it's not milk, it's water. And she's turning it upside down and slamming it on the couch. She thinks it's cool because it comes out. I'm actually kind of a mess right now. Discombobulated. I started this video with an intention, then I got thrown into all kinds of. Hey! Exactly what I'm saying. Come here. Give to daddy. Give to daddy. You know what you're doing. Come here. You don't have to look this second because I already know I'm going to win this match, but. Alright. 600. Somebody asked what reset is. I'm just like not taking that question seriously. So let me know if I need to. I'll gladly elaborate on the subject. Well, I'm glad that I'm actually helpful through all the shit I put everybody through trying to watch my shit. I seriously, I fight for the ability to even do this right now. These videos, I have the hardest time being able to find time to do it. And as you can tell, I might think I have time, but I can't. I don't have the time, or it's a completely interrupted amount of time. And then production is poor because you have to deal with all the bullshit in between, or choppy screen, or whatever. If you're a War and Order player, this tower defense is 150,000 million% different from War and Order. There is no comparison, nothing that is similar at all. None. Names and things that are basically copies but give a different name. I just took her water bottle because she just kept at it. If you look at my couch right now, it's got water spots all over it. All right, let me get a grip on this real quick. I'm gonna do some more live videos, but I'm seriously, look, I'm not I'm not working my day job anymore because I was terminated. I just actually found out today why. It has nothing to do with my work. It's something to do with his wife. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, it has nothing to do with my work. She's got some kind of. They just brought their son on, as I put in videos before, kind of explaining. But they got plans, different things. But they didn't want to let me go in the simple version that they'd have to pay for. They wanted to be able to Find a reason to terminate. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I have some free time while I'm trying to figure out what my next profession will be. Problem is, I still have a kid and a woman that doesn't support my work in this channel. So, me too. We're gonna have to retry that wave there. I'm actually studying to get my own certifications in the work that I did because I'm very good at it. Yep, Daniel, you are soon to be in my troubled position. Speedy, what's up, brother? All right, let's slow them all down. We gotta slow them down. They're just crowding us. They're getting on us too quick. You know, I got a question for you guys. Do you guys watch my live streams because you want to learn something, or do you just like hanging out? Because, you know, I might be able to do a much better job if I understood a little bit about what it is that my audience is actually looking for. I name all my videos accurately. Yep, she probably did. She's probably heard Speedy, I don't know, 50 million times now. Well, that's good. I'm glad you learned, because that's the idea behind it. So if you didn't know, then you'll know. All right, so you guys right now are witnessing my trial at doing something a little bit different. Right now I'm fighting the makes sense versus doesn't make sense of War and Order. Got him. All right. Yeah, I'm about to put you in my C-22 and tell you to get to work. I need some damage or something, because they're just walking right through this mess. Watch. It's annoying to me because I did not place correctly, because through the stages I'm not thinking about everything that I should be thinking about. So, slow it down. I'm fighting concepts is what I was saying, because I don't understand why War and Order's got me all kinds of a mess, man. I don't understand it. There's no logic to it. But I understand that from battle formation, because bonuses make no difference in your troop types. You literally have to choose your extreme and stick with it, and that's how the game's played. You just got to be really strong in the best players, the best soldiers, and that's how you win. But it just doesn't make sense that everything would be like that. So you're just supposed to use all of the same everything. Look at me. I even have the that stupid purple thing at the bottom. Here we go. Fuck it. Let's just get it done. And here we go. Boom. So this is where that'll come in handy, slow everything down. I always forget when I have that kind of shit. I know it's right there at the bottom of my screen, but I'm not used to using it because I don't really like it. But it is working. But you see how those lasers don't do shit? Like, at all. It's almost completely worthless in a sense. As far as the laser guys are concerned. Kill, 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 kill. And then boom, taking over. Still lost some BP. It's almost like worthless. I'm not using a nuke this early. Anyway, from this start, I'm already irritated by this because it looks like I'm not, the setup that I chose is not going to perform. All right, so if you guys are watching this video, do not set up the way that I set up. Now, I had a lot going on, so I understand that I was half-thoughting everything as I was going on. But let's just rush through it real fast, and then we'll get on to the important things that I wanted to explain. I don't care about what my score becomes. I never care. It doesn't matter. I don't need top prize. It doesn't make any difference to me at all. The idea is to be good at it, and when I already know that I've done the wrong thing and it's the first day of the week, it's not something I care about. So we're just going to run it down. All right, there we go. So that was my top score right there, best ever. My daughter's feeding herself. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out regardless. So, I just got my first piece. Yeah, War and Order. Man, that shit annoys me, though. I mean, the shit was derived in this game, Age of Z, and then they take and altered it and put it in War and Order, but it's nothing. It is nothing alike. So I just got my first level 5 piece of... What's up, John? I just got my first level 5. Does it show it at top? Nope. It shows it wherever it is. Level 5, Quantum Radar. That doubled my ranged attack. What are you doing, daughter? What you got? Well, where'd you find that? Put it behind the couch. Mommy can vacuum it when she feels like cleaning. So extension component's important. That's what Elite War will pay you off, an extension component and merit. You don't get the chests, you get those in your Doom Arena. With that said, there's a lot of other things like the Worms event. I don't get into the rally stuff like rallying dinos. I know that it does pay off to do that. I just don't have time to join rallies and like always reposition myself. It's bad enough I have to try and play so many games at once. I love them, so I don't stop. But as far as your extension components, I get a lot of questions. People are not quite understanding. It's not about waiting for the best. It's about not spending too much along the way. So you can see I got a blue one here for defense. You see I have a blue one of the S because the S's are rare. So if you get one, blue's the first grade you can get of S. So if you get an S card, whatever they're called, and I don't even know what the hell they're called, make it, put it on, wear it. That's the minimum you're going to pay for that extra stat. All right. Then when you have extra A's, when I go for an A, I choose damage first, then I choose attack. Damage and attack, damage and attack, and then I'll upgrade them based off of the value. I'll look at the difference in what it'll cost to upgrade, how much I have available, and what the stats increase that I'll get, and the rarity of that particular extension on how long it'll be before I get something that'll replace it that'll be better. So if it's blue, I'm really going to think about it. If it's purple, I'm not going to think about it so much because it might be a long time before I get gold. And it's not that hard to attain some extension components, especially if you get a bonus at work and you want to pay for a few. All right. As far as your officers are concerned, the top guys that you're going to see that are going to whoop your ass, their officers are all at 50. The officer itself, it's the easiest thing to get, is at 50. What officers are they going to choose? The officers I already wear. these officers right here. This is what you're going to see on the warfares. Defense is going to be on traps. Otherwise, you're going to have your Zeus, your Alexandria, Stormbow, Aeon, Panda. Is that what his name is? Yep, Panda. And, of course, Tifa. All right, so those are the ones you're going to want to kill with. Now, this is the toss-up. Me, I always wore advanced medicine because I have, the concern of being attacked and more troops than what I can fit in my hospital. But if you are a super stat, like if you got all 50s over here, you may never have to worry about hospital cap because nobody's going to win. All right, so what I saw would be to top out Loreline and, of course, Major Morgan. All right. And then, some guys are worried about their march size. Once you have stats that are crazy high, it's not march size that pays off. It's those stats. But to have the march size on top of it. So it can't be that expensive. Can you explain the difference between damage and attack? No, I can't. If I knew that, then I'd probably be rich as fuck by now. No, damage is just damage is against the health. But also, what I would say is damage is a completely separate stat. You have attack, health, defense, damage. So now they've given us the opportunity to be able to inflict extra damage, right? So if somebody doesn't have the stat to oppose or neutralize that damage we're inflicting, so if they don't have damage reduction, so they're taking that extra damage. So maybe they have higher attack, higher health, which is HP, higher defense than what our stats are, but they don't have the damage reduction, and we have high damage. Now, everything that I have experienced is damage will win above attack, HP, and defense. So if you are really extreme in damage, then you will win purely because your amount that you're inflicting. So it's kind of, as far as I understand it, it's kind of like all grouped in one. It's like taking, and labeling attack as one, HP is one, defense is one, and you add up. So if you have 5 officers with one of each, that's 5 times 5 is 25. But then if the person you're fighting has the 5 officers with all 5 plus the damage, that's 6. 6 times 5, that's 30. So now you're taking 25 and throwing it against 30. Who's going to win? One with 30. So what I'm thinking is, yes, it will depend on bonuses, can give you that, bonuses of the officer, bonuses of the troop can give you that extra amount too. So don't forget about those. But that's only when it comes real close. But if you have extreme stats in something and then good stats and everything else, and you're an offensive player, so you have extreme stats in an offensive troop, and you're sending a high capacity of those best performing troops to follow those stats, that's where you're going to succeed. I don't really know how to make it any clearer. It's all math. Okay, it's an algorithm. It's not actually going to compute that minuscule simplicity of. And it's just on my phone. I spend a lot of people. Yeah, I hear you, John. I play them both on my phone. I mean, I would do more if I knew any better way. But it's not a simplicity. Yeah, Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry. I'll call you Doc. So, what I'm saying is that if you group it all up and take the complete mass number that it is, that's probably the best way to range it, because somebody can have extreme defense, and the other person can have extreme attack, that neutralize each other. So what's left? what's left is troop counts and all the other stats and bonuses involved. So it's really, how do you most efficiently pile on that number? How do you quickly get to it? Do I want to spend however many cards it takes for me to get to level 17 on this ranged attack on Tifa and get that extra 1.5% or 2%? Or do I want to spend that amount of cards on 4 of these officers to move them up 1 level and double those stat increases? You know, you really got to think of it that way. If I'm really going to help you the most, that's how I'm going to try and explain to you that I am not some genius that just, I'm not an insider. I don't, know any developers. I don't know anything like that. I just know what I show you guys in the videos, my natural inclinations, the things that I've learned, the things that work, the things that don't, the things that slam my ass and make me scratch my head. I mean, I have hard time with certain things, but I can't really tell you that one thing is better than the other because it's totally thrown off. I'm wrong when I'm found, to find something that proves me wrong, and it happens a lot because it really blows my mind when it does happen. So these spenders, what they're doing is it's easy. Like right now, what I'm doing, I'm sending out at zombies. What are zombies doing? They're giving me the option of winning some extra skill XP bars. All right. So there's always a way to make your commander level stronger. War supply chest. It's another event that'll give you some free stuff, whether it be resources, skill bars, whatever. There's your skill bar right there. They add up, man. So if you have a high stamina recovery, then you're going to have more stamina hitting more monsters in a day, zombies in a day. So it's not rocket science. That you do not have to spend if you have time. So if you're not out working all the time making a lot of money and you have some free time and you're not busy in your planning and figuring out how you're going to make more money, and your hobby is this game, then you need to put a little more time into preparation that makes you a better player. Zombies and farms. Farms is actually going to save you the most. Well, your Void War is not going to come until people stop spending money. You just said you've been... Hold on, let me pull that back up here. Eight months you've been playing in that nation and you still don't have Void War. That means that you guys... I mean, it could be that one player is just spending that much damn money. But... I can't speculate because that's not always why. But it is all about money. My phone's gonna die. I'm gonna we got reset coming up. I don't even remember what I said to her. Alright, so make you guys haven't already, if you're not a C30, first thing you do, save up resources and pop this fucker open. Unlock it. Because that way it is always producing. So through all that time that you wait for the resources to make your castle, say you're a T9 castle and you just got to C30. I don't give a fuck if you want T10 troops, you can buy them as soon as you get a barracks to C30. You need to unlock this because this is going to be your money later. That's what is going to forever cost you. And if you're a Warden Order player, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So get your volcano open, your uranium reactor core mining station. All right. So I love you guys, and I really appreciate the turnout. I mean, you guys, you just show up. I never do streams as often as I possibly could because I don't want to just be a dud, you know what I'm saying? So Remember, the important things is trading your officers, your officer fragments. You're going to want to sell the green ones. Always sell the green ones. Never do anything with the green ones. And the blue ones, you only want to sell the fragments when you can actually make something of them, or you don't need them. Like, I don't need building speed because it's so rare that I need to build, and I really don't care about 2 days. I don't gather. Now, Sergeant Barney, yep, Barney, and Godfather, they're great. Bull can kiss my ass. Rock Bell, I don't wear. Butterfly is not going to be any help because I've already learned the stat difference from the purple officer. So it doesn't matter that Butterfly offers that extra 4% attack that after 50 million XP is now 6% attack. It's just not worth it. I would rather make Kingsley an attack officer and just put all attack passive skills on Kingsley. It's just not worth it. So then you can spend your little bit of gold just to see what comes up. You'll never find Alexandria or Zeus. That you won't. I always stick to War Officers or Brave Star and Captain Morgan. Tifa. Sometimes I'll do the Laura line when I have a bunch of extra coins. And I've already spent enough on rotation. So that's how you're going to really increase. Ooh, 4 of them. Let's see what we won. 3 letters. I won't argue with that. XP is nothing. Is that a teleport or a fragment? Alright, well, let's see. I also did the... What do I have? I got 11 there. Oh, shit. It's Sunday and I didn't buy up my letter packs, my elite envelopes. Maybe I want to, maybe I don't. I'm not telling. That's a secret. I think I just... Did I? No, I didn't. I need 2 more purple S's. What do we got? I need 6 more. Alright. We'll go ahead and spin one since I have them. Bah. Confirm. Thank you. Dude, if that just hit 5-star, I'm gonna love you guys. It didn't. Fuck. And so on your top 2 purple officers, obviously first aid's gonna be your savior. Star up. So I need 16 more. Daughter, you're so adorable. You're being such a good girl. So guys, wow, there's 20 people watching this feed right now. I mean, just start sending me what you want to see so I can really make plans. And there's a lot of different things that I can show you. I have that. Booger. She's my best friend. So always donate. Look at me. I forgot to donate. As soon as I log on, it's supposed to donate. Did I donate? No, I didn't. Well, that's the thing. I got screenshots. The top guy that whoops my ass every day because I just got nailed in Void War. It's on there. I made a video. You guys can see it. Doesn't matter how strong it was. This motherfucker smashed me. He spent a lot of money. You have to know what the right things to spend on because you got to remember every time you buy a pack, you get gold, right? Gold can buy a lot of shit, but there's certain things gold can't buy. Or if you use it to buy it, you're spending a fuck ton on it. So you have to decide what it is that you want to buy and what's cheaper to use your gold on. Because in the end, use your money to buy the shit that's going to pay off. And then everything else that you get along with it is going to be that much more value. It's going to be cheaper for that. So that's what you're going to want to do. In this game, it has offered you quite often. You can buy gold all the time in this game. It's like twice a week you can buy gold. Sometimes 2-layer, sometimes 3-layer packs. Excuse me. So you're going to want to pay attention to that and think about the fact that purple cards, skill cards, and your commander is very base. Everybody knows that you only have the ability to skill up certain things and certain, but the fact that you can skill up and then enhance things after you've increased your commander level so high, they've already maxed out all the important things. Then you can make the duds even stronger. Think about it, So it's like having a little bit, stronger of a short guy in the war. So that short guy is going to pay off a little bit more than the other short guy. So you got to think about it. It's like math. It's like a complete equation. All right. So all these things go into this algorithm and can affect it completely. So that's what you really got to think about. And so the idea is it's just like med tents right here, right? So say all these med tents weren't maxed right now. All right. Do I want to upgrade the highest one? Or do I want to upgrade the lowest one? Well, if I click on both of them and I see both of them give me 500 beds for the upgrade, why would I want to spend more resources and wait longer to upgrade the highest one when I can take and make a level 1 to get the 500 beds and click free, right? You have to think about it like that. What is going to make you stronger, faster, cheaper? I'm going to leave you with that. You guys have a good evening. Maybe I'll be back on if I have some kind of material to share with you. And enjoy your reset. Thank you so much for those of you that support me. Really, it means a lot.